Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Crochet Studio22. In today's video we will be making a pattern for this shirt. So this is the shirt that I actually just finished and I'm recording the video for the beginning of my video. So yeah, I wanted you to see, so before you enter any kind of pattern making and stuff, just to see this is the final product. So once we finish this video, this is what we will get in the end. I figured that I wanted to make kind of casual shirt for the spring, something that you can wear on the top. We are going to have a collar. You can make it with a collar, without it as well, however you feel like it. I'm making mine without any buttons. You can make yours with buttons. You can also use a pin or a brooch to connect it here in the middle if that is something that you would like. Me personally, I like it like this. It goes more with the casual vibe. In the end of the day, you can take it, you can make a knot here in the middle, and you can wear it like this. Again, if this is something that you would like. So there are many ways in which we can use and wear and style this shirt. So thank you for joining me. Follow the videos, write me in the comments if you have any questions or suggestions. So let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Crochet Studio22. In today's video we will be making a shirt which will be perfect for this spring. We are not going to make our sleeves in the full length. It will be just a 3/4. It will have some holes on it, but in the same time we will make it with the color and everything. So what I will be using is this kind of thread. This is kind of orange copper color, something like this. I can't really tell you which material it is because it's on a foreign language. I don't know how to translate it in English, but I can show you the thread itself. It goes for the needle number 3, but I will be using the needle number 4 because I don't want my work to be too tight. Okay, so my recommendation is to use the same yarn. The best would be something made of cotton or let's say quite thin, somewhere in the medium, in the needle size 3 to 4, not thicker than that, not less than that. I mean, you can use smaller needle than that and the smaller yarn, but you will need more time to do it and everything. So this pattern we will make in 5 panels. So we'll have 1 back, 2 for the front and 2 for the sleeves. Then we will connect everything and then we will make some nice endings and I will color as well. And I will show you if you want to add some buttons or maybe even a zipper. So we will start with our front panels. I already made one, which looks like this, and it will go like this. So for my panel, because I want my shirt to be a bit longer than my waist and my hips, just a little bit longer. So I will be chaining for my foundation chain 106 stitches. You can do any number that you want as long as it is an even number. Okay, so just remember, make your foundation chain in an even number. I'm doing mine in 106 stitches, and then my chain is already done. So we can get back to work. You will need, of course, your needle, your yarn, your scissors, and some stitch markers, and we are ready to go. As I said, I already made my chain. Mine is 106 stitches. Yours can be any number that you want as long as it is an even number. And if you're following me, whatever we do when it comes to foundation chain, I never work in these stitches here. I always turn my chain and I work in these little bumps at the top from the side. They look like this, so in here. So now we will be making foundation chain with a half double crochet all the way. So we will yarn over, and not in the first one, but into the second stitch from the loop. So 1, 2, into the second stitch from the loop, into this little bumps. Here we will be making half double crochet. You don't need to follow into these little bumps. I like to do it like that, but you can make your foundation chain as the way you like it. You can go with the regular style, you know, flip it, but you will see now. I will show you when I just do the couple of stitches. I know this way maybe requires a little bit more attention. Maybe it's gonna take you more time. Ultimately, not much longer. Maybe it's gonna take, I don't know, 5 minutes longer than it would usually. But if you make your foundation chain like this, then the bottom of your foundation chain, as you can see, will look like this. So all the stitches, all the loops will be visible, just like on the top. So when we need to make the connection, this is very much easier for us because all the stitches are already there. But again, you can do yours however you get used to it. I somehow train myself and I got used to it to do it like this. So just keep on making your half double crochet in each and every stitch all the way till the end, and I will meet you there, guys. I reached the end of my foundation chain, so we placed a half double crochet in each and every stitch all the way till the end. And this would be our first row. In our second row, we will be working with a double crochet, so we will make one double crochet, chain one double crochet, chain one. So we will work a double crochet in every second stitch, so it will be one double crochet, then we will skip it, we will make a chain one and a double crochet, and again chain one, and we will skip it. So I'm telling you this now in advance, just to show you how we will be starting the row of the double crochets. We are not gonna chain 2 or 3 or anything. We are just going to turn our work. And again, if you followed my work in a couple of my last videos, you see that whenever there is a half double crochet or a double crochet, I never make chains. So just turn your work, and into this very first stitch, go with your needle there, like this, and pull out a loop. And now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through. Basically, you made a single crochet. And now into this left loop, put your hook through that one there. Again, yarn over and pull through. You have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. And we will repeat that one more time. So just for this left, through the left loop, here like this, yarn over and pull through. You have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through both of them. So if you look on the side, you can see that you have 1, 2, 3 chains. So this is basically like stacked single crochets, 3 of them. This is replacing your chain 3 and your double crochet all in one. And now we will chain 1, and we will skip this 1 stitch, and into the second one we will make a double crochet. Okay, and now we will chain 1, and we will skip 1 stitch, and into the second stitch we will place a double crochet. And again, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, into the second one place a double crochet. And like this we will be working till the end of our row. Chain 1, skip 1, into the second one place double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And like this we will be alternating all the way till the end of our work. And when you reach the end, I I will meet you there, guys. I reached the end of my second row, and now our work is looking like this. And now in the third row, what we will do, we will repeat the first one, and it will be a half double crochet in each and every stitch. So just like we did, I call it the tower of three, or three stacked single crochets. So for the half double crochet, we will do like that, but two of it. So we are not chaining anything. We are just going to, like this, turn our work, and into this very first stitch, we will go in with our needle. I have some troubles here, so I need to flip it like this. Yarn over, pull out. We have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, and into this left one. So this was the first one. Into this left one only, yarn over, pull through. We have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. And now we need to go, this is our second stitch. This is where we need to place a half double crochet. And if your needle is not so pointy like mine, it's quite dull, so it's hard to go like this. Usually I go like this, and then here behind I find a place where I can go in. I help a little bit with, with my nail and place a half double crochet. And then here should be much easier. This half double crochet, and then again. So every second one will be kind of tricky to put our needle in. What I can tell you, for me, what helps is to go like this, and with just to hook both of the loops, not to go with the head of the needle, if your needle is like mine. So keep on making your half double crochet. Make sure not to skip any stitches, because in this kind of row it can be quite easy to skip some of the stitches. Just pay attention. The way how I'm following it is that I know that my every second stitch is, let's say, the easy one, and again every second one I need to go like this with my hook. So keep on making the half double crochets in each and every stitch all the way till the end of the row. And again, I will wait you till the end of at the end of that row to show you one more time how we're gonna start the row of the double crochets, and to explain you how long we're gonna go and how many rows we are going to make. Hey guys, I'm close to an end. I just wanted to show you that we will be making our stitches, so it goes one on top of our double crochet, and then one in the middle, one on top, one in the middle, one on top. And here towards the end, just not to make any mistake, so here is one that is in the middle, which is a chain one space. And now we need to make one more, because this tower is representing our one double crochet. So here at the top we need to make a half double crochet. Okay, this, try to get 2 loops and a half double crochet. So this is how our work looks now, and now we will repeat the row with double crochets. So one more time I will show you. We are not chaining anything, so we are just going to turn our work in the very first loop here. We're gonna pull out. We have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through, and to this left loop here, this. We will yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2. You see we have 2 chains here, which means we need to have 3 chains. So we need to do it one more time. Here, into this left one. This, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2. So I call this a tower, okay? So this tower represents our 1 double crochet. So after it we need to chain 1, skip 1 stitch, into the second one we will place a double crochet, and then chain 1, skip 1, into the second one, again a double crochet, and again chain 1, double crochet. So this is how we will be alternating between the row of the double crochets in every second stitch and the row of the half double crochets in each and every stitch. So throughout your rows, if you want to follow, like, do you have even number of stitches in each and every row? So as you can see, the double crochets should always be one on top of another. If they are not, then it means that somewhere you skipped a stitch or you made 1 or 2 extra. So just pay attention that these double crochets are always one on top of another. So this will be going from our neck, okay? So from our neck to our shoulder, and that is basically determining how wide our work will be. My recommendation is make it from your neck and just, let's say, till the middle of your shoulder. Right after this, I will show you, since I will have both of my front panels finished. I will show you how wide are mine, so you can just fast forward a couple of seconds, and I will show you how wide are mine. And after this, we will be making our back panel. And see you later. So as I said, I will show you how wide is my work for the front panel. Left or right, both are done, okay, like this. So mine goes from my neck, and then put your arm like this, right? So mine goes from my neck just till almost at the end of my shoulder, okay? And that will be, when you put it like this, your work, this is determining how wide your piece will be, okay? So it's not gonna be this much wide, because here we're gonna connect with the back panel, but that is how wide I wanted my piece to be. And if we are going to count, I usually count these small holes in the middle, and mine has a total 10, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have like a total of 10 holes, and on another panel as well. So we're gonna do our back panel exactly the same. Make sure that you have the same number of the stitches, so the length to be the same. And when it comes to the width, it will be, so if you have 10 holes here and 10 here, that's 20 for me. And we need a space for the neck, right? Because this one will go here, and then, yeah, and then this one will go here. So we need a space for the neck. So let's say a total of, I think just 2 or 3 holes will be enough. So when I do my back panel, it will be a total of 23 these small holes, or 23 rows of the double crochet stitches. So I'm not going to show you again, because it's exactly the same like the front panel. So just make sure to start again just like your front panel, same number of the stitches, exactly the same. It is just going to be wider than your front panel. Make sure that it is your front panels together in the width, plus a couple of more rows which we will need for the neck. So when I finish my back panel, I will come back to show you guys how the final piece looks like, and then we can talk more about it. And after that, we're gonna pass on the sleeves. Okay, happy crochet. Hey guys, I am back. I finished my back panel. It looks like this. So as we were talking, I have my 2 front panels finished. In each one of them, I have been counting the spaces with the holes. Basically, these are the rows of the double crochet. So for my front panels, I have a total of 10 spaces, 10 rows of the double crochet. For my back panel, I did 23 rows. So 10, 10, 20, and 3 rows for the next space, okay? So again, when I say rows, I'm really talking about this holes here, the double crochet spaces. Make sure, right, that you start with your half double crochet in each and every stitch, and that you finish with a half double crochet in each and every stitch. Okay, so again, my 2 front panels, I have 10 in each, and in my back panel, I have 23. So it looks like this. Okay, now we will continue on the sleeves, on the sleeve panel. I already have one done, and just to show it to you, it looks like this. So we have 1 row, and when I say 1 row, I really mean, for me, the 1 row only in this pattern, okay, is a half double crochet together with a double crochet. So that one we have without increases, then we will be increasing a little bit, then again we have the flat area without any increases, then we are doing the decrease, and then again 1 with no increases. So, and it will be looking like this. I don't want the full sleeves long because we will be making a little ribbing here, and this is kind of for the spring and stuff, so I don't want to make the long sleeves, but you can do it as long as you wish. So just before we start the sleeves, to show you how this looks like, I will turn the camera now, put it flat, and explain you guys how we're gonna do it. So we will make 2 panels for our sleeves, then we will be doing all the joining, and in the end our ribbing and the collar in the end. So we are almost at the end of this project. I think it's going to look great. It already looks wonderful. So let's start on our sleeves panel. So as I said, I will show you the sleeve panel from another angle. Now I've put it flat, and this is how it looks like. As I said, we are counting like the row of the half double crochet and the row of the double crochet as one. Okay, so we will have this one flat, and then we will do the increase, and then we will have the flat surface here, then we will be decreasing, and the last row will be flat. So I made this. I will keep it like this so you guys can save it, take a screenshot, or whatever will work for you. So in the foundation chain, I have the total of 40 chains. So again, we will have the 1 increasing, the 1 flat, sorry, 5 increasing, 3 will be flat, 5 decreasing, and one flat again. Okay, so if you're following my pattern exactly, make the foundation chain of 40. If you want to make your sleeves longer or shorter, just make sure that your foundation chain is an even number. We are starting exactly the same like we were starting our other panels. We are starting with our half double crochet in each and every stitch. Okay, so I made my foundation chain of 40, and we will start not in the first stitch but in the second stitch from the loop. Okay, in the little bumps on the top we will start with half double crochet like this, and we will place an each and every half double crochet all the way until the end. So I finished my row of the half double crochets. Probably you guys already remember now, but just to do it together, there are no chains. We're just turning into the very first stitch. We will make our stack of 3 single crochets, or the tower as I like to call it. Okay, like this. Make sure that you have 3 chains on the side. We chain 1 and we put a double crochet, and then we chain 1, we skip 1 and a double crochet. So just like exactly the same like our front panels and our back panel. Okay, so again I will see you at the end. Okay, so we are done, and this is the first row of no increases. So basically that is this one. Okay, so we have a row of half double crochet and a row of double crochet, and now in the next row we will be doing an increase. So again, everything is the same. We're just going to turn our work into the very first stitch. We're making a stack of 2 single crochets. So this is 1 into the left loop, 1 more. So usually now we would continue and placing a half double crochet in each and every stitch, but in this case the stitch where we made the tower, the stack, into that very same stitch we will put 1 more half double crochet like this, and that is our increase. And then we will just continue making the half double crochets into each and every stitch all the way until the end. And when you reach the end, okay, you are just going to start a new row. Okay, so remember, here is your tail. Where is your tail? You are not making increases. Your first increase is here, and all the rest of the increases will be here. So now we will finish our row with a half double crochets all the way till the end. We are going to turn our work, start the row with the double crochets normally as we did in this row, and when you reach an end I will come back to show you how to do an increase on the row of the double crochets. So we reached the point for the increase in our row of the double crochets. Okay, so as you can see we have 3 rows left, right? So what we are going to do now, we are going to chain 1, skip 1, this one, place a double crochet into the one after, and now we have 1 stitch just after it. So we are going to chain 1, and into this remaining stitch we're going to place a double crochet, and that is our increase of the row of the double crochets. And again we are going to turn our work, make a tower of 2, and into that very same stitch, this one, see, we're going to put a double crochet, and that's an increase. And again we will continue doing our half double crochet in each and every stitch. when we reach the end of the row, we are going to turn our work, continue normally with the double crochets, right? So we will continue normally with our double crochets. When we come back here, we will have an increase again, just like we did here. So basically in the row of the double crochets, you make a double crochet, then chain one, and we are not gonna have enough space to skip one. It's just into the next stitch, make a double crochet, but that chain one in the middle is very important. So for now, it looks like this. So remember that I am counting the rows of the double crochets. So this is one, which is the flat one, right? This one. And then we need to have 5 for the increase. So this is one, and like this, we need to have 5 of them. Okay, so just continue making your increases until you have 5 rows. If that sounds confusing, just wait a couple of more seconds, and I will show you my finished 5 row of increases, and I will explain you again. So maybe it can be more clear that time. So see you later, guys. Hey guys, I am back. I finished my 5 rows of increases. So right now where I am standing, so I finished this first one flat, 5 increases, and next one is to do the 3 rows of no increases. So this is how it looks like. Okay, so I am always counting as the row of the half double crochet and the row of the double crochet. So this is like 1, right? And that is the 1 flat. And then we have, for the increases, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we need to make 3 of them with no increases at all. Okay, so just go on and now make 3 rows of no increases. Okay, so what I'm suggesting you to do is take your stitch markers and put them here, just to know that this was the last row of increases that you made, so you know from where to start counting in order to know where are your 3 flat ones. Okay, so here we make the tower of 2, the stack of 2, and since we are not making any increases, we are going to make a half double crochet into the next stitch, like this, and just continue making it till the end of the row. Turn your work for the double crochet, and again we will be doing it without any increases. Hey guys, I finished my 3 rows without increases. So where I put my stitch marker is the row where I made the last increase. So here is 1, 2, and my 3rd row of no increases. Okay, so we just finished this here. Now we are going for the decrease. So since we had 5 rows of increase, we will have the 5 rows of decrease. Okay, so this is the row, the first flat one of no increases, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 increases, 1, 2, 3, no increases. And we will put the stitch marker into the last row where there was no increases. And let me show you now. It's pretty simple how to do the decrease, so no need to feel stressed about it or anything. It's really very, very simple. So now it is the time to make our row of the half double crochets, and usually we would go into this very, very first stitch, but we are not going to do that. Instead of going into the very first stitch, we're going to skip that one, and we're going to go into this next one, and we're going to make our stack of 2 there. Okay, so you skip the first one and you go into the second one and you make your stack of 2, and then you just continue making your half double crochets in each and every stitch all the way until the end. And when you reach the end of the row, just turn your work, continue making your double crochets, and when we come close to an end, I will show you how to make a decrease for the row of the half double crochets. Okay, so see you later, guys. So I completed my row, and now I am at the end of the row of double crochets, and I wanted to show you, this is what you should have. You should have 1, 2, 3 stitches remaining. Okay, so naturally now we would chain 1 and go for the double crochet, so skip 1, and naturally we will go into this one. So if we leave this one hanging, it's not going to look good. So what we are going to do now in these rows of decreasing, we are going to place our double crochet into the last stitch. So instead of having just 1 stitch in the middle, skipping 1, here at the end we will skip 2, and we will place our double crochet into this very last stitch, like this. And now again we turn our work, and we're gonna skip this first stitch. So we are not gonna work into this one here, but into the second one. That is where we are gonna go to make our 2 stacked single crochets, or a tower, however you guys get used to call it. And then we will continue on to making our half double crochets in each and every stitch. So don't forget, when it comes to decreasing, in the row of the half double crochet, like this one, you're not gonna go into the very first stitch, you're gonna skip the first stitch and go to the second one. And when it comes to the row of the double crochets at the end, you will skip 2 stitches and then go to into the last one. So keep on making this until you have 5 rows of decreasing. Don't forget, when I say 5 rows, I mean, let me pull it down so you can see, guys, a little bit. So when I say 5 rows, I actually mean the 5 rows of the double crochet. Okay, and then we will have 1 flat one, but I will come back there. So I will come back when I finish my 5 rows of decreases. Hey guys, little update. So I finished my 5 rows of decreases. So let's check our work one more time. So 1 flat row, sorry, wrong side. We are working like this. Okay, so here we are. So we have our first flat row, it's here, and then we have 5 increases, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we should have 3 flat ones, no increases, 1, 2, and 3. And then we should have 5 decreases, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And finally, we should have, again, 1 flat row. So what we are going to do here is that we will make a row with no increases or decreases, a row of half double crochet, a row of double crochet, and 1 more row of the half double crochet, because we have to finish our work. We have to start and finish our panels always on the row of the half double crochets. So when we are connecting our pieces, it's going to be easy to connect them and all. So just go now and start working. So don't forget, now there are no increases, no decreases. 1 row of the half double crochet, 1 row of the double crochet, and the last row of the half double crochet. So now we are just gonna go as we would usually, and into the very first stitch, this one here, by placing our stack of 2 single crochets or a tower, however you wish to call it, and then continue placing a half double crochet in each and every stitch till the end of the row. Then we will make a row of the double crochets, again just a regular one, no increases, no decreases, and the final and the last one, a row of the half double crochets. Once we finish this, then we will go on into joining our parts. Okay, so I am back. I finished my sleeves, and this is what I wanted to show you because I kind of forgot to show you in the previous video. In the last row where you are making your double crochet, you will have a space here. So when you do your last one, you will have 1 stitch remaining, and you don't want to leave it just hanging like that. So just make your make your chain 1, yes, and into the very next stitch do your double crochet and then continue doing. I know that right now it looks like this, it doesn't look very nice, but that is important in order for us to have the same amount of stitches on both sides when we will be joining them. Okay, so now it is the time to join our pieces, our back to our front panels. That is how we will start. And just to explain you guys what is the right side, let's say the face of our work is not this. The face of our work looks like this. So let me put it like this. So you can see that on this side, you can see the chains here, right? You can see them very nicely. But when we flip our work, now we don't see them. So this is the wrong side, and this is the face. So right now what I want you to do is your back panel, put it to face you. The face of your back panel to be turned towards you, okay? And then we will take the front panel, one of the front panels, and we are going to turn it like this. So the wrong side will be up, right? The faces, the correct faces are turned towards each other like this. And now what is important is we will start from this corner, right? So I will turn my work like this, and we are going to make a slip knot. Like this. And with that slip knot, so let me just explain you real quick here. Okay, so since we were making these towers, right, you can see that we have like a proper chain here, 1 and 2, and here should be the third one. So everywhere we were making these towers in our double crochet row, so we actually have like proper stitches, 3 of them. Just in the row of the double crochet, we don't have it. So what we will be doing, we will be placing our needle just here in between, like this, okay? So we are going to start. I'm going to be placing my needle here in the very last corner of my work. So the last row is always the row of the half double crochets. So that gets to be, let's say, a little bit tricky to put a needle in. A little bit of help of the nails, right? No. Okay, so this is one. Now I have to do the same on the, okay, on the other side it's much easier. So like this. And we will take our slip stitch like this, pull it through, and chain like this. So now the next one here is that proper chain here, right? And the next one is from our second panel right here. And we are going to yarn over and pull through. So we are doing the model that is called a slip stitch. So again, under these two, in the next one it is here, under these two, yarn over, pull through, and pull through this one. And now we are on the row of double crochet. So we kind of have the holes there ready. So we will just yarn over and pull through. And like this, we will be going all the way until the end. Okay guys, so this is the whole point of why we were making these towers. If we were just making a chain of 3 and then a double crochet, it would be so much harder for us to make a proper joining. Okay, but since we have been doing all the towers, so-called towers, or the stacks of single crochet, right, that made our work so much more easier when it comes to the connections. So keep on going, making your slip stitch connections all the way. See? Yeah. So all the way till here. When you reach there, just pull off your yarn with the slip stitch, and you can cut off your yarn, and then do the same thing on the other side for another front panel. So as you can see, it's ending up like this. It's not very bulky, so when we flip over our work, it looks like this. I think it looks very, very, very neat. So again, continue making your joinings. Do the same for another panel, and when you do that, I will meet you back, guys, for joining the sleeves. Hey guys, I finished joining the front panels with the back panel. This is what we have, and now it is time to join our sleeves as well as the sides from our top and back panel. So what is important now is to take your sleeves and find this middle point here. So for me, I have a total of 31 rows, counting like each row, like the row of the half double crochet and the row of the double crochet. So I have a total of 31, so which is good. So this is my middle row, and I have 15 until here and 15 from here. So because this is how we will be joining our sleeve, this row, the center one, the one that is on top, will actually go here in the middle, in this part here of the joining, and the rest of it, like the one, like this half, will go here, and another one that side. So basically we are joining our sleeves like this. Okay, so what you need to know is, at least like this is for me, is our half double crochet row, this one, will take us 2 stitches, and the double crochet row, again, 2 stitches. So I will be placing, let's say, one here, and then one here. 1 second. Sorry. Yes. So I will be placing, let's say, one here, and then one here, and then we have a stitch here and here. So each row will take 2 stitches to connect. So since I have 15 rows, that's equal to 30 stitches. And for that, I have counted from the top to the down 30 stitches and another 30 on this side. So the process of connecting these 2 pieces together is exactly the same like we did on our front and the back panel. So what you need to do is we need to make our slip knot. Sorry, not like this. This one was too much slipping. So slip knot this, and we will take our piece so from here I put my needle here, and from here it goes here like this. I take my slip knot, put it on, pull through both, and now we just like chain 1, and then we go into the next one, and this is where we are making a slip stitch. So you will yarn over and pull through all of them. So these are already 2 stitches in the half double crochet. And now in the double crochet row, as you can see, here you can place your needle, and then at the back it's easier because we have our stitches nicely visible. You will yarn over and again pull through all of them. And we need to find one more place for our row of double crochets. So let's say here and here in the next stitch, like this, yarn over and pull through all of them. And so these are the 2 stitches for the row of the double crochets. And now again, we are on the row of the half double crochet. So just make sure that you have 2 stitches placed for each row, 2 stitches for the rows of the half double crochet, 2 stitches for the row of the double crochet. And like this, keep your connection like this in the circle. So basically we will finish on the other end, and when you reach there, just cut off, finish with the slip stitch and cut off your yarn. And once you are done with that, then we will be joining the sides. So when you do that, I will wait you there. I finished the joining of the upper part of my sleeve here. So now we're gonna start joining here under the sleeve and on the sides. And this one we will do a little bit differently from what we were doing until now. So I have my slip knot, which I'm gonna take out for a second now. And we have these two pieces, and from the first one second, can you guys see well? So from the first one here, we will go into this second loop, okay, like this, and here we will go into the first loop like this. So now we have just two loops on the hook, and now we take our slip knot and we pull it through these two loops like this. And just for this first one, we are going to make chain one like this. And now we continue. This one is going to be a lot easier than the previous ones we did. So here, just from the back loop here, you go back loop, and here the front loop, yarn over and pull through all the loops on your hook. And we go again here, the back loop, the front loop here. Look, now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pass through all the loops on your hook. So this is the so-called slip stitch connection, right? So keep on making it like this till you reach all the way till the end here, okay? And then repeat the whole process on the other side for your other sleeve and the other side of your panel. So once we do this, then we can go on to the borders just to make them nice and crisp, and we're gonna make a collar, and that will be it, guys. So don't forget, we are going here the back loop, front loop, and pull through all. And one more time, back loop, front loop, yarn over and pull through all. So I will see you guys once we finish all of this. And I am back. I finished joining the side panel completely. This is how it looks from the wrong side, but I want to show you once we open it. Okay, this is how it looks. So all you have to do, guys, is just stretch it out, and it will be, once it is nicely flattened, it is almost invisible, the joining part where we made the connection. Okay, so we just need to flatten it out. So what we're going to do now is, let me, 1 second, we need to get on the good side. Okay, so I will pull it out like this, and now we will start doing our, let's say, edges, borders, you can call it whatever you want. This is pretty simple. So you will be doing this around your sleeves. After that, you will be doing it here first, like this, at the bottom. And once you make the borders here at the bottom, then you will start here from the bottom up here around your neck, going back down and then up again. So it is pretty simple. We will be making this with a single crochet in as many rows as you guys need. And when I say need, that depends how thick you want your borders to be. Me personally, because this is kind of very I want to make it light and easy piece to wear, so I don't want my border to be very thick, because the pattern itself already has some holes on it and it should be light. So I kind of think that the thick borders would make it look kind of thicker and heavier, and that's not the look I'm going for. So I will just make a couple of rows. I will see how it looks as I go. So it is important to be on your correct side, right? You can see the chains here. We are making our slip knot, okay? And we will be starting here from our connection point. So again, the point is the same, like when we were doing our connection. In the row of the half double crochet, make 2, right? So here can be 1, and here it can be, or here it can be the second, and then here, let me put it like this. Anyway, here we have 2 chains. Yeah, not a wrapper. The chains. Here we have 2 chains for 2 stitches, and then again we can put here 1 and here 1, and again we have 2 chains, and here 1 and here 1. So like this, just keep on going around, placing single crochets. Okay, so my first one will be going here. So take my slip knot, put it, yes, not like this. Okay, take a slip knot, pull it through, and make 1 more. Okay, so this is just for a start, and here is my 1, and then 2. So we are just making single crochets all the way around. Okay, you guys, it cannot get more simple than this. Okay, so keep on going in the circles, making your single crochets. When you come here, join with a slip stitch, chain 1, and then continue like this, working in the same round. You can do just 1 row if you would like it, or you can do a couple of. Again, it depends what kind of look you are going for. I will see as I go how many rows I will make, but looking by this, for sure it's going to be minimum 2 and most probably 3 rows of the single crochets. Anyhow, I will come back when I finish the edges, so I can show you how the finished my part looks like, and after that we will continue on the color. So see you later, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. As I said, I will show you how my endings ended up. So I made everywhere 3 rows of the single crochet, and this is how it looks around the sleeves. Okay, like this. I did it at the bottom. Again, 3 rows, like back and forth. And then once I finished the bottom 3 rows, then from there I started going up. But here on the sides, I did just 2 rows of the single crochets, because anyhow we finished our work on the row of the half double crochets. So the 2 rows of the single crochets were just more than enough. So what we're going to do now is we are going to make our collar. And what I'm suggesting you to do is put your piece on, wear it, stand in front of the mirror, and put a stitch marker on one side where you would like until where you would like your collar to go. Okay, so just put a stitch marker there, and then count your stitches from the bottom, so from here all the way up till your stitch marker, and then do the same on the other side. Now you know how many stitches you need to have, and so all the way from the bottom all the way up till your stitch marker. So for example, when I started my piece, right, I had here like a total of 105 stitches, and now I placed my stitch marker on the 85th stitch here and here. So my collar will be going from this side to this side, like this in a circle. We will make it pretty simple, nothing complicated, nothing crazy. So we will be working with a single crochet, just like our endings are, our edges. So we don't want to make it any differently. So just again, like every time we are getting the new thread, make your slip knot, and we're gonna start, let's say, from this side. So I'm gonna go not into the stitch where is my stitch marker. Purposely I marked it like this. So I'm gonna go into the next one, grab my slip knot, pull it through one, and just make, this is a slip stitch, and make a chain one. So you want to hold that tail here because you don't want to be like weaving it back after you finish. So just go now into each and every stitch and keep on making your single crochets all the way until you reach the stitch marker on the other side, which would be this one. So when you reach there, I will meet you there. So I've reached my other side, and what we are going to do now, we are going to turn. Again, you can chain one, continue working, but I like to go into the, without chaining anything, into this very first stitch and make a single crochet. So yeah, we are making a tower, this time tower 2 into the left one, make one more, and then go into your second one and keep on making your single crochets. I don't know, I just like to do this stacked single crochets because they look more neat on the edges and everything. So I just forgot to tell you guys that when you are making this, since you're doing single crochets, it's very easy for your work to become very, very stiff and not so flexible. That's not what we need. So we need to make this single crochets as loose as possible, because once we are done, we will be turning, we will be actually flipping our color to the outside. And in order for us to do that and to look nice, it cannot be a stiff work. It needs to be really very, very loose and very flexible. So keep on making your rows, single crochets into each and every stitch. And basically, again, depending on your taste and however you feel like it, whatever you like, you can make as many rows as you wish. That basically depends how wide you want your color to be, right? So we are now in the second row. I will come back to show you at the end of the on the end of this second row, the start of the third one, and then I will see you later. And I'm at the end of the second row, so now just again, we are just going to turn our work. Sorry, something happened here. I didn't pull my stitch through. Okay, last one. So we are just going to turn our work, and to show you one more time, we are doing a tower, a stack of 2. So this is 1, and then the second one, and then we are continuing into each and every stitch. So for me now, this is the third row. So again, keep your stitches loose, make it as flexible as possible, do as many rows as you wish. So you can already see it here that it is starting to form. And don't forget that we have to fold here. So we will have to fold our color, actually flip this piece of work to be going to the outside. So I will finish my rows. I still don't know how many I will be making. I will see as the work is progressing. I will work, try it on, see how it looks, and once it looks good, it will be that many rows. So once I finish, I will come back and I will show you the final piece. Hey guys, we finished the shirt. This is the final look. This is how it looks. My color is this width. To be honest with you, I really didn't count how many rows I did. It's just I did it, I tried a couple of times, and when I reached this point I decided to, you know, this is it, like that is the width that I want. You can see that we have these very nice edges around our sleeves and throughout the whole shirt. So if you want, you can put some buttons. You can use a pin in the middle if you want to connect it. You can leave it just like this and wear it like this. To be honest, I like this kind of look the most because it gives this casual vibe that I was going for. So send me your comments. If you have any questions, please write me. I hope that this pattern will work for you as well, guys. If you want, you can make this collar a little bit longer or no collar at all. You can just finish with the edges. However, again, you know, if you like the video, if it helped you, please like it. Write me in the comments, how did your project go? Do you have any suggestions? Do you have any complaints? We will take in account all of them. I would really like to hear your opinion about this pattern. And please subscribe. It will mean a lot for my channel and future videos and everything. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for following my channel. Thank you for taking and trying out my patterns. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.